This is a design of a program where effectively we have the balance of, I suppose, education and discussion and learning, along with some experience in one of the most beautiful food and wine parts of this country. The discussion and forum-based side of it is bringing together the industry leaders. So there's invite 40 only industry leaders, where we're going to look at two sort of significant areas within skin cancer. The first one is around designing the optimal pathology service. So what we've got is the various stakeholders, so lab technicians, IT, all the various people involved, including the skin cancer doctors and practice manager, to discuss how do we deliver an optimal pathology service that gives us the best information to be able to make the best decisions from the general practice end, but also then in the pathology lab, and how those two parts are brought together. So we're going to be having a discussion about that. And the other area we're going to be focusing on is industry KPIs. So, for example, at the moment in skin cancer, everyone does it a little bit differently. And what we're going to be doing is bringing everyone together to then look at how they do it and share those experiences with each other, and then work out the benchmarks we should be measuring as an industry, so we can obviously show that we deliver a quality service as a primary care skin cancer service to the community. When people land, they're going to be picked up and then taken to the Barossa Valley. We're going to be staying at the Novotel as a group. We then have, besides the forum program as such, we also then have a partners program and then also the physical additional experiences. So the highlight for this particular event is it's partner friendly and in fact partner inclusive, and we encourage partners to come. Whereas most events are conferences where the doctor's locked in a room for day upon day and the partner effectively has to amuse themselves by shopping or otherwise. The focus of this is actually having a partner program, which to be honest with you is probably a strong highlight. So for example, on the Saturday, this is a good example, whilst we're in session in the morning, the partners will be going to the farmer's market with Ellie Beer, Maggie Beer's daughter, going shopping in the market, then taking the food back to Maggie Beer's farm to then have a cooking school as such. And then once we finished our session at midday, we'll come down to Maggie Beer's farm and then have lunch together and eat the fruits of their labour. So we've got cheese making classes, there's other events on. The idea is that there's a very strong program obviously for the partners to enjoy. When we come together in the afternoons and then also through into the evenings, we then have very special activities. Having been born and grown up in the Barossa area, we have lots of very good contacts and effectively have gone back to the people we know to organise pretty much money can't buy experiences. We're going to have the opportunity to go back of house of wineries, meet with winemakers, the owners of the wineries, be in a vineyard and walk all the way through to standing in the manufacturing facility in the barrel room and see how wine is actually made from end to end. Be able to drink museum wines, be able to do verticals. So one of the things we're doing is a 11-year-old tasting of wines of one particular wine. So the whole idea is if you're a passionate lover of good food and wine, the Barossa is pretty much one of the best, if not the best place in the country to do it. And then when you've got a tailored program built by the people that live there locally as what they would consider the highlights. And we're not going to be going to the big mass brand wineries. We're not, that's not what we're there for. We're going to be going to the boutique cult wineries and basically seeing the stuff which is heard of legend but very rarely seen. The price for this very special one-off event is $3,995, and that's all inclusive. So that is for two people to come to the Barossa, so luxury transfers from Adelaide Airport to the Novotel, accommodation, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the activities, the partner programs, all the special private tours are all included in that one price. And if you do want to come as a single, you're welcome to do so.